I'm in a fugue right now. Would you see Tomorrow Never Dies?
Yeah, where they get
that might be the worst James Bond movie of all.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The only good news, Mr. Bond, is bad news.
I don't think I've seen Tomorrow Never
Well,
Dies.
basically, the plot of Tomorrow Never Dies is James Bond has to stop Gawker, essentially. That's who the bad guy in that movie is, just Nick Denton. He's like a weird gay British guy that just loves bad news. And so he's like starting some war with China.
Wait, who played that guy?
Malcolm McDowell. No, not Malcolm McDowell. Andy
Daly.
Fuck.
Andy Dick.
No, I can't remember that actor's name now. Fuck.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I rather like the last one. It isn't even mine. Okay, I love you.
You know what being a male feminist is? Buying a fleshlight, but not fucking it, only eating it like pussy. That's male feminism.
That's fucking great.
Just because two people are the same race doesn't mean they belong together, you fat racist piece of fucking garbage! I'm a racist, huh?
You got to get certain words out of your system.
Certain words.
As Bill Clinton.
A certain word that I like to refer to is chicken soup for the racist soul.
That would be a good book to publish, and then you just open up the pages.
900 pages of the N-word.
The N-word over and over again.
Yeah. I'll tell you, boy, that's like chicken soup. It's like fried chicken soup, baby.
My gut is who I am.
My gut is what I am.
My gut is all muscle.
The new Chappelle special. Everybody's up in arms about.
Yep, and so are we.
And you know, I let me tell you something, folks. I could solve this in a heartbeat. There's a word I could call that man. You just have to ask me to do it.
Who does? Who has to ask you?
The people. I could put an end to this.
You think so?
Yeah.
What exactly?
What do you mean, what exactly?
What can you put an end with?
The controversy.
Oh, okay.
The politics.
The politics of it all?
Politics.
By saying one specific word?
By calling him one word. One man. It's like Neo sacrificing himself to the machines to bring peace.
Yes. Trans people have been
You know, that is true, actually. That would
down
set the
next
internet
door.
aflame.
Yeah.
If you uploaded a video of yourself.
If I went on Tucker Carlson.
Yes.
And Tucker wanted to talk about people canceling Dave Chappelle. And I just full bore, hard R blasted Dave Chappelle with that.
You would bring
Because
peace to the
Tucker
universe.
Carlson would have to say, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Right.
He would bring.
have to say,
Then he
I
would
don't-
lose about half
He would
his
bring
audience.
balance to the forest.
It would. That would save the world.
It would save.
And
the
I
world.
am willing to make that sacrifice. Now, of course, I fully understand that I would immediately become the most hated person in the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
there has to be one.
And a part of me wants that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
It would be a
imagine?
nice exit to the show.
It would be a nice exit to the show, but the amount of power you would wield for that one moment.
Yeah. It's a spirit bomb.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I imagine that would feel like how it felt for Chuck Yeager when he broke the sound barrier. Just the sonic boom, and you're wondering, am I alive or dead? The N heard round the world.
The problem is they would definitely not air that.
I would bring a gun.
Get what you fucking deserve!
Actually, I remember learning that in like 8th grade.
I watched the Val Kilmer documentary recently. Very sad.
I
He's
just
lost
watched the episode of Entourage where he plays the weed guru.
Yeah. He's lost his ability to talk. He can't talk anymore.
Is he ever going to get it back?
No, he speaks. He has to like cover the whole and he's like dong. Yeah,
That's fucked up.
Wait, who?
Sad.
Val Kilmer lost the use of his voice?
yeah.
How?
He was on tour. He wrote a one-man show about Mark Twain. He was trying to finance it into like his greatest project. He thought he could tell the story of America through Mark
you know
Twain.
what? Shut up. I'm just going to read it myself on Wikipedia.
And then he was in Nashville one day doing the show, and he lost his voice.
He had cancer?
And never came back. And
Did he have cancer?
He
or
found
what?
out he had cancer,
God damn! What the fuck?
and he'll never act again.
What? He might act again, but It's got to be in the role of a guy that talks like that.
Or a guy that doesn't talk at all.
True. He's a good enough actor that he could pull
He's
it
a
off.
really good actor. I've always thought that he deserved that one iconic role that he never got.
You don't think he's got plenty of iconic roles?
Yeah, he never got that one starring. I
guess
think he was talented enough to.
I mean, between
have
Heat and fucking.
He's the third build in Heat.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the second build in Top Gun. Apparently on the
Tombstone,
set,
Top Gun.
on the set of Top Gun, because
Adam, so you know the movie
he was
Heat?
so method.
Would you think? Would
he
you
was
want to be?
bullying Tom Cruise.
Would you want to be in a movie called
because
Meat?
he wanted?
It's called Meat, and it's
Yes,
about
okay.
you. You're like I'm always 30 minutes away from sucking a guy's dick. Anywhere I go, no matter where I am.
I'm 30
in 30 minutes,
away.
I could be sucking a
I
guy's
start getting
cock
horny when I feel the meat around the
When
corner.
you feel
When
the
I s-
meat. When you feel the meat.
My ass starts puckering up when I feel the meat around the corner.
If I'm on you, and it's between you and some other guy, I'm gonna force you to suck dick at gunpoint.
You don't even have to do that. I would do it without the gun.
I would do it for free.
You wouldn't even need the gun.
Oh, really?
Now that we're out on
How about I saw you suck my cock right now?
Well, now that we're sitting here, two guys at dinner together, I think you're cute. Maybe we could have sex.
Sounds beautiful to me.
That was a deleted scene.
No, that's the scene from Meat.
No, that's from
Which
that's
is a movie
actually
you-
from
you
the
dream
original
about.
Heat.
Listen, what if we did a
movie I
secret
dream
ending? What if we did a
You
secret
know how we all
ending?
dream of
You dream about a movie called Meat,
Oh,
and you want to be in it, but it's also your real life.
Bro, you know I'm only dreaming about pussy.
No.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I read the O'Reilly Factor for Kids, which is the definitive text on hookup culture in the 1950s. and it was mostly, from what I could gauge, is you would make vaguely anti-Semitic statements and then compliment a girl's poodle skirt, and then you would go home and not come until you're 37 years old.
That sounds awesome. I wish that was my case.
Flat pan. Yeah, I was watching Sopranos the other day. I watched the episode where Livia dies. I forgot the funniest detail from that episode. They're at the wake at the house afterwards, and Furio and Paulie are talking. And he's like, "So they got this." I don't know. I'm doing it like Tony Montana. He's like, "The Abdi show Survivor," and he said, "And the winner he get $1 million. So why don't we go to find where he live? And we take a gun and we say, survive this." And Paul is like, "Yeah, we can totally find out where they live."
That's a great fucking. I don't even remember that. That's a
Yeah, I
good one.
totally forgot about. I totally forgot about that.
That would be a good scam, dude.
Yeah, just run up on the winner of Survivor every season.
You're not gonna survive this unless you give me 25% of that fucking $1 million. That's not bad. And we can find out where they live.
I watched this awful Keanu Reeves movie yesterday. It's directed by Eli Roth. I forget the name, but basically,
Constantine.
the movie starts off. He's like, it's like happy marriage, 2 kids. Him and his wife are like happy together. They establish early on that his shoulder's fucked up from some kind of surgery that he's had. I don't know why they show you that, but then the wife and the kids, they go like to a vacation house, and he needs to stay home for like 1 extra day or maybe 2 extra days to get some work done. And while he's there at night, getting drunk by himself, working on stuff, looking at pictures of his wife and kids and like FaceTiming with them, there's a knock on the door, and it's these 2 young girls, and it's like pouring rain. They're like, "Yeah, we're looking for the party." And he's like, "What party?" Yeah. And they're like, "Is this?" And then they pretend like they have the wrong address, and they stay there all night. And like, he's like, "Yeah, I'll call you an Uber or whatever." They're like, "Do you mind if we like put our clothes in the dryer? We don't want to, go to this party with dry clothes or wet clothes." And then they stay there, and eventually, like, they're gonna rob him or whatever.
Right.
And eventually they force him to like, they corner, like they go in the bathroom or something, and he's like, "I have your clothes. They're done drying."
That's a good
And then so he like goes into the bathroom, and they're completely naked. And he's like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
"I'm married." And they're like, "Come on, fuck us." And he's like, "I can't," and then they like force him to fuck them. You know, they rape him essentially.
How?
They pull his dick out and start sucking it, and they pin him against the wall.
That's cute.
And then they don't leave in the morning, and then the rest of the movie is like, them fucking up his life. They never ever won anything. They don't establish why they targeted him. They just sort of destroy his house and like continue to rape him. And the end of the movie is them posting a video of them raping him like on Facebook or whatever.
What?
Yeah,
This is a new movie. There's Uber and Facebook.
Garbage. It's a fucking really bad movie. And
Why did you watch it?
I don't know. I was just looking for something to watch.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Go fuck yourselves.
Are they even Indian, or I feel like it's mostly other places?
The cab drivers in New York?
Yeah. I feel like
there are a lot of
Bangladesh, like Indian adjacent.
South Asians.
South Asian.
Yeah, there are a lot of like North Africans. East
Yeah,
Africans,
yeah. That's true.
Ethiopians.
And
I
Middle
thought they were
Easterners.
all German.
Middle Easterners.
I thought they were all the new Germans that we've been hearing.
Are there new Germans?
Yeah, the face of New Germany.
Oh, nice.
Tight, dude.
Yeah. No, I'm happy for Germany. First of all, we should be happy. Like even like if you think that there's cultural erasure happening in Germany, or that the Germans are there's like a white genocide happen, which is not happening. But if you feel like that is happening in Germany, good. Germany sucks.
yeah, exactly.
Germany deserves that to happen.
Absolutely. If any country deserves it, it's Germany.
I don't fucking have a BMW or Mercedes, and that's the only two good things Germany.
And honestly, Schnitzel is not that good. It's not that good.
It's okay.
It's fine.
No,
but there's so much better meat in the world.
I thought Wetzel's Pretzels was German. Apparently
not.
it's not. It's New Jerseyan.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then
Let
they
him
got
go.
nothing going on.
Even sauerkraut. I don't fuck with sauerkraut.
I like sauerkraut,
No,
but I like
don't
it
like
on a like you have rye, sauerkraut, and liverwurst and deli mustard.
No thanks, man.
That's a good. That's
Liverwurst
a
can
good
suck
thing.
my dick.
Fuck, dude. I want that right now.
I would put provolone on top, and then I would broil them open face.
One
That's
thing-
good.
I'm with you on the broiling. With
One thing
provolone.
Germany does have is that Angela Merkel. She's a fucking piece of ass.
Yeah, dude, she's sexy.
That is one fine piece of ace.
But you know her middle name is Steve.
Fuck, I was looking.
Just fucking, there's like 10,000 refugees come in the country and rape a bunch of people, and she's like, "Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Did I do that?" There should be like a German Carl Winslow that runs against her, and his like campaign slogan is "Go home, Steve."
Angela, Steve Merkel.
sorry, Laura.
No Tiki and no Washi.
Is long COVID real, or is
No,
that
it's
just,
only
'cause
women.
instinctually I was like, "This is."
It's not real.
What
it's
is
all.
long
It's
COVID?
women say that they have COVID for a year after they got
Yeah.
COVID.
Really?
They're like, "My, I just
It
need
won't
a
go away.
It's one of those diseases women need where they need a blanket, they need a fainting couch.
Yeah.
Like, what was the one you said before? Something myalgia? Fibromyalgia?
Fibromyalgia. Yeah,
What is that?
It's fake.
Another woman disease.
It's fake. It's like chronic fatigue syndrome. It's-
There are only a couple real diseases. You know,
Erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction,
being bald,
black lung,
male pattern baldness.
pattern baldness,
yeah, black lung,
Getting a heart attack, heart disease.
back
Yeah.
acne,
acne,
yeah.
beating your wife,
yeah.
getting angry, CTE.
Yep, CT is definitely in there.
Yeah, imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome. Yep,
The
that was real.
fellas diseases.
You know, for the boys.
Being bisexual.
Yeah, that's. I don't
You need
think
to be
that's a
cured of that.
disease.
It's a disease. Pick one or the other. Pick a side. That's what I always say.
Damn, I want to rewatch that documentary.
It's fucking awesome.
His friend that he grew up with is they're just all like this.
Our role models were pimps and players.
Dude, how about the
whisper
fact
guy?
that no one
That he walked in on his dad being gay.
like no one
Yeah.
that I had never
I
had
had
an
never
inkling
heard that.
of OJ's dad being gay
Yeah.
in the hood, and it's like that had to have fucked OJ.
It
up.
broke his heart. Yeah.
And there was a guy in the back in the bathrobe too, so it was obvious that his dad
is gay.
But just like being known as the guy whose dad was gay in like the hood in the what? How old is he? The 50s? When did he grow up?
Something like that. It had to be. Yeah.
I'm getting from what I know about those times and that particular demographic group. I don't think the people were chill with that.
Yeah. He wasn't making an album called Montero or anything like that. He wasn't being celebrated at the VMAs.
No, certainly not.
Yeah. He wasn't.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this?
And I think we can agree, gay people actually killed Nicole Simpson.
I think
because they started.
Well, it was somebody wearing gloves.
That's true. That is a gay thing to do.
And they were gloves that went past the elbow.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It would be fun.
Yeah, long road.
To have a movie. To have a movie
long white smoking gloves.
It's like a thriller or something, and like Orenthal is actually innocent, and one of those like Lower East Side Carmen Sandiego black guys is the real killer.
Yeah.
Just a Darkwing Duck ass.
Those hats, those brunch hats.
I'm gonna blame it on you. We're gonna blame this on OJ because you ratted out your father. Because you made your father.
Everybody knew your father was gay.
We could have had our freedom years ago, but you had to rat out your father.
OJ's dad is gay. Do you think this is why he beats me?
I will not rest until the real killers are found.
So everyone's been complaining about Stav's cackling on the show. Numerous complaints. Adam, we already started recording. So
Shut up, Adam.
Please don't speak if you're not speaking into a microphone.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, dude. So Stav's trying out a couple new laughs. That's number one. If you like number one, please text FAGGOT to FAGGOT6. That's the classic one right there. That's number two. That's not one of the voting options.
You can't vote
if
for
you,
that
so you
one.
can't vote for that one.
No, the other one is...
That's Japanese schoolgirl. If you like that one, text FAGGOT to 202-288-3031.
This next one... Ha ha!
That's black guy. That's middle-aged black guy. It's a black guy.
Ah.
That's black guy old enough to still have a white guy name. Laugh. So that's like a black guy named Richard or something. So nice middle-class black man. Worked hard his whole life.
Yes, absolutely.
He's got a job at a credit union.
He's been called the N-word a couple times in his life, but you know what? He just forgets about it.
Absolutely.
Because there's more important things in life.
Exactly. And he doesn't do reverse racism.
He doesn't.
No.
He's the best
He knows
kind.
better.
Yeah.
He's and then we also have
That one's real good. That one's got a good
like a smoky resonance.
Yeah.
It's like old jazz man.
Yeah. Well, no, we already did old black guy.
Oh fuck!
I thought we did middle class, middle aged.
We
black
did.
Guy.
But the people are retarded.
I ain't been on my in a minute. I got kids, bills, kids, and other nigga.
I want to read the lyrics of this song right now. Extra large and extra hard. Everyone knows that everyone has the same exact size penis, 5.5 inches. You can look it up right now. In fact, I'll do it on the show. Average penis size, 5.5 inches. There is no such thing as a penis larger than that.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, I think he was reading it and he kept saying wet ass P word. And people were like, this guy is a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is a total loser.
Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean. That's what they want. That's what they want.
Yes.
They want women that don't know how to cook, they don't know how to clean, they just know how to have sex with guys with bigger dicks than you. And that's what they want. And that's what they're going to do. And that's what they're going to do. And that's what they want. And think about that. And think about what they want. And that's what they're going to do to you.
Yes.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Fuck me in my ass. Bend me over. Call me a bitch. Call me a little bitch. Call me a little slave bitch. Call me a little Jewish bitch slave. And fuck me in my ass and my mouth. I'm sorry. That was... I'll get back to reading the lyrics. No, I was in a fugue. Sometimes I go into a fugue.
Horrors in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pull-out game weak.